Hi everybody, Mike with Enviroscape LA, and really super excited again today. Just you want to know what excites me? Come out to the garden, and this is what excites me. So today I want to introduce to you. I'm over here at Judy Frankel's house, and she's a fruit tree expert in the South Bay area. Anyway, we're in her backyard, and we're actually installing a couple of vegetable gardens. But the interesting about this, what makes it different and unique, is that it's going to be a combination of a wicking garden where pond world meets landscape world meets organic gardening world. It's kind of a fusion. It's like this three-headed beast, and I'll show you some of the features. So we've spent the morning here. What we did was we took pictures, but underneath this we don't want gophers coming up, so we actually put this little it's like little chicken wire, tiny little chicken wire we've gopher proofed it. They'll hit it and like, forget it, we're going that way. And then we put landscape fabric. You can see this stuff here. It's called landscape fabric. So it keeps sharp rocks and objects from hitting the EPDM liner. So we use 45 millimeter EPDM pond liner, fish safe pond liner. So that's going to make it like a big bathtub effectively. We did add a bulkhead fitting right here, and what that's for is if it rains, we don't want the rain to go all the way up here, because if it rains and water can't escape, it's going to be dead plants. And so you've heard the saying that if you plant something and you give it too much water, it dies. Well, the same thing happens here. So if rain comes, it'll come up to this point and then it'll exit out here and it'll leave the planter bed. Okay, what these are here is we've actually this is a water disbursement pipe. It's got holes in it. We put a sock over it so sand doesn't get in it. And so basically what this is a well, and so water is going to come in here when the sprinklers are on, and that's called an autofill. We use it a lot for ponds and waterfalls or fountains. And so when the sprinklers come on, that's going to fill up halfway, so this will be consistently wet. There's going to be sand that's going to be put on the bottom of this, and then the sand is going to be topped off with compost on the top half, and then we have these micro sprays we're going to put in here too. And so when you want to plant seed, for example, or if it's small plants, it's going to need some overhead watering. Well, the nice thing is that it's going to get overhead watering, but once you get these plants that have big tap root, it's going to be able to sink down into the bottom area where the sand is, and then the sand will allow it to wick up. So it'll take just what it needs. And so we're estimating this type of system will save between 75 and 80% of water over a traditional garden. You look at a traditional garden here, you have the micro sprays, but they go on, and then where does the extra water go? It goes into the ground, you never see it again. This way you were able to capture the extra water and the plants will use it, so you're not overusing any. So anyway, interesting concept. This stuff really works. I've already put these in the ground waiting. We're making this video to spread it out to the world. I'm not patenting this. I'm actually want it to be for the entire planet. I think everybody should be growing like this. Save water. It's our most precious resource on the planet is water. So save it and just take what you need, and if you do that, your life is going to be more sustainable. You're making the planet more sustainable. This is Mike from Enviroscape LA signing off. When you think sustainability, think Enviroscape LA.